So there we go. Ooh, I'm hungry. Man, did we eat last night? There's some pictures of the food we put on. Rob brought some stuff over. I put some stuff out. Did some barbecue. Oh, it was good. I want to show you something here. Hopefully you can see it real good. That's the odometer. 1,943 miles. Let's start this bad boy up. No, I did not rev it hard cold. It's been warming up. I tell you what, it's so cold out that the oil was thick enough the wheel was turning while it was in neutral. Oh man. So, to all you all around the world, Happy New Year. 2020, baby. Technically, the way it works, this is the end of the teens. This is not the start of the new decade, but everybody says it that way anyway, so, you know, you just kind of roll with that. That feels good. Look at all this. They got these cranes. That's doing pile driving. They ram these 30, 40 foot concrete pillars into the ground there to reinforce the bridge that's going to be here. I was under the impression that this street was going to get cut off. I'm kind of sad that it's not. But there's the rest of the operation there. All right, I'm going to pick you up in a second. So yeah, Happy New Year's. It's January 1st, 2020. Pete and I decided to go for a ride. Told him yesterday I was at the gun shop. And I'm going for a ride tomorrow. He said, I'll go for a ride too. I said, all right, let's go. Where are we going? Well, we're going to go out Round Mountain Road. That's where we decided. Now that might change over breakfast, but right now that's the plan. That's a pretty short ride, just to go up Round Mountain and come back. It takes you out to about halfway out to the range on Woody Road, and then you just come back into town. Or I guess you could go on up to Glenville or something. I'm not really looking to stay out all day. Just go for a short ride. I want to ride my bike. I really like this thing. What a great motorcycle. Anyway, yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to get some gas right here, and we talk about the fuel economy for a second, going into 2,000 miles, and then I'm going to go on to breakfast. Nice. There you go. we go. Right to the bottom of the flange. 1.025. I guess we could have got by without buying gas. Okay. You know, I want to look at something real quick, and I'm going to leave this in the video too. One of the guys in India, I think in Mumbai or someplace, posted a picture of the underneath of his gas cap. It was already rusting, and I'm seeing these little flecks of black junk, and I'm wondering, hopefully you can see that. Yeah. So, but we live in a really dry environment. I just wiped the bike down with a damp microfiber cloth, and then dried it with the dry microfiber cloth. And I haven't really had to give it a bath. I don't, you know, I'm just getting ready to hit 2,000 miles, so I'm not putting that many miles on it, to be honest. And I haven't done anything with the chain. I haven't given it a bath yet. It got a bath at the first service at the dealership. So, you know, I'm not heavily using it. I'm not abusing it. It's been pretty easy going. Anyway, let's check this out real quick. I'm just going to do it on camera instead of the pictures like you've been doing. Let's see. Trip A is 49.2 miles. Hope you can see that good. So we're gonna go, come on, dude. 49.2 divided by 1.025. Do we really, we're in the high 40s there. 1.025. God, look at that. Yeah, 48. I said, do we really need to do the math on that? For 1 gallon of gas, you got 49 miles. That's pretty much, yeah. So resetting trip A. 0 on trip A. Trip B, I've got 1,636 miles on this service. And like I said, we're getting ready to roll over 2,000 miles. Pretty cool. I've been really pleased with this bike for what I want to do with it, you know, around town commute, occasional out of town romp. It's a lot of fun. It's just a great bike. And yeah, I want to start remote operation. That was the whole point. Anyway, that was the whole point of this thing, and I'm just absolutely loving it. What a great machine. I need to start it before I kill my battery, don't I? Hopefully you can hear that. Somebody else mentioned on Facebook the other day on the group that the longer this exhaust goes, the throatier it sounds, and I will totally agree. That kind of chirpy tweet is starting to really just go away, and I really like how this sounds. So, do I really need to spend $400 or $500 changing it and making it? I don't know. When it, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Not exactly going to sell again, so to pay for it, you know what I mean? But I might, just to lighten it up a bit. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it as it is. I think it's fine. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop this, and I will pick up after breakfast with you. Again, Happy New Year. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, I hope it's a good one this year. All right. So we are directly north of Hart Park, north of the river, north of the Kern River, up here. I'll show you a good shot here in just a second if I can pull that off. We're gonna go up Round Mountain today. Pete's right behind me. There's Hart Park on the other side of the river. There's Hang Glider Hill in the background over there. I think that's what that is. And I gotta look at the road again. It gets a little windy here for a second. Oh, dirt. Oh, yep. Look how green the hills are. It's freaking gorgeous, man. It's never this green this early. There's Hang Glider Hill. We used to sit and watch on the front porch. We'd sit, because we lived up here by the river. We would sit and watch the hang gliders. It wasn't all the time, but occasional. It was fun. Well, not fun like, oh, this is exciting and fun. It was like, it was just, you know, entertaining to sit and watch the. And mostly it was the guys with the parachute things. You know, usually you see them with a fan on their back and a big parachute thing. It was that without the fan. But yeah, we're gonna go up here. Hart Park's back that way. This is the soccer park up ahead here, and then Calm is over there. If I remember right, this is a pretty hard turn. This is all brand new pavement. This is the Boy Scouts camp, whatever they call it. Oh yeah, baby. And this is a really hard turn. Oh, you gotta see this before I cut back out. There's buffalo out here. This guy's got a couple of buffalo. Tell Pete he's got to look at this too. Right here, if he's still got them. See the buffalo? How cool is that? He's got buffalo. Buffalo? Yeah, right there. Yeah. Signal to Pete here that I'm gonna pull off. This is not a problem for Pete because he's on a dirt bike. It's a little bit more difficult for me. There's Lake Ming. Yeah, that's Lake Ming.
Oh, no shit, it is.
Yep. And the golf course. And the Rio Bravo Estates right there. And then that's Alfred Harrell going back around. Look at how gorgeous this is. So, all right, I'm gonna catch up with you guys. I'm gonna catch up with you guys on the top of Round Mountain, which is that way. See you in a second. So yeah, here we're a little further up the road, not even a whole mile, I don't think. We stopped there at the Lake Ming look over, and somehow all these people that we didn't see coming out here came past us. Really weird. Really weird. Anyway, I hate bicyclists. They say we used to live out here, and this guy right here, this is why we hate you people so much. And these people, look at this. Oh, I gotta take up the whole road because I'm special on my bicycle. No, you're not. You suck. Yes, you heard me click down into first. Finally. There we go. That's the view we came for. That's the Bluffs way over there. That's Hart Park down there. And on a clear day, you can see all the way to Taft. You can see Bear Mountain all the way over to Taft. It's not a
car.
Huh?
Is that a car?
Yeah.
All right. I know you're in Bakersfield.
I'm wondering if there's somebody in it. I don't think you can see that from the road.
Yeah. This fucking camera. Come on now. Yeah, I don't think you can see that from the road.
You have reached the Kern County Sheriff's Office Communications Center. If you are reporting an emergency with immediate threat to life, hang up and dial 911. If you need a deputy at your location, please stay on the line and your call will be answered in the order it was received. If you need to find out if someone is in custody, hang up and dial the jail at 661-868-6850. Again, 868-6850. If you need detectives, internal affairs, crime report, arrest records, fingerprinting, permits, or the civil section, hang up and dial 661-391-7500. Again, 391-7500. Otherwise, please remain on the line and available to the doctor. Thank you for continuing to hold. Your call is important to us and will be answered in the order it was received. Thank you for continuing to hold. Sheriff's Office.
Hi, how are you today?
I am good. Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're out riding motorcycles up around Round Mountain Road on the I guess it's the south side of the McPherson lease area. And we come up to the top of one of the hills where one of the old derricks stood, and we're looking around, and there's a car down in a ditch, and I don't think you can see that car from the road.
Okay. Just a moment.
I was just joking when I said I'm gonna find a dead body. We didn't actually have to do that.
Yeah, I hope there's nobody in there.
Hopefully it's just like an insurance type of thing.
Yeah, somebody stole a car and went joyriding and ditched it.
Hopefully that's all it is, but damn. To get it there, they have to have come from that side?
That's,
a little bit of a
yeah, that is a hell of a... It's got to be off that dirt road over there.
something. Because it looks like it's tipped over on its side.
Yeah. It had to have rolled down in there.
How do you get to that?
You go way over and then back, and
Location?
we're off of Round Mountain Road, up almost to the very highest point of the road itself.
Do you know what the nearest cross would be?
Choctaw would be the nearest, but you're quite a ways up from that. If you go out past Gordon's Ferry, and you go out Round Mountain to like where the Cattle King Estates are on the north side of the river, you're going to pass Choctaw Road, and you're going to keep going north and east for a ways, and then you go past the two hairpins in the road, and you come around. It's as you're going back down into the McPherson lease, it's right before the highest point. There's a hill up here. Like I say, that thing's down in, that car looks like it rolled off of the road up there, and it's down in the ditch in the ravine. I don't think you can see it from Round Mountain. If you need to send somebody, we can hang out here until they get here.
Right, I'm just trying to, I'm looking at my map here. Area.
I'm at a pretty high spot. As you're looking at the map, the very southernmost point where there's oil wells along Round Mountain there, like a bunch of them. It's just directly to the north of that in that ravine.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I tell you what I can do. Let me.
Are you able to call 911?
Yeah, I didn't call 911. I don't know if it's an emergency or.
Well, no, but that way I can get your location better.
Oh, can you get my GPS off of that?
Yeah.
Because I can give you the coordinates right now.
Yeah, why don't you just call us right back, and then we'll get that.
Call it on 911?
Uh-huh.
You got it. I'll do that.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to take this fucking helmet off. You don't mind hanging while we...
Nope.
Because there might be somebody in that car, Ernie.
There's the
Oh, damn, dude. I was not planning on this.
It's like, hey, John, when I told you that I was I'm going to find a dead body, I was just joking, John. You didn't have to be like, fucking Pete, we're going to go find a dead body now.
Let's go find a dead body.
This is my mission in life. It's like, what'd you do on the first? He's like, well, you know, I had some coffee. And like, oh, what'd you do? Oh, you know, I went to have breakfast with John, went for a motorcycle ride, I ate shit and some dirt, and then we found a dead body.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
It's not even funny, but it's so
I know. I hope there's nobody in there.
I hope
We're
there's
laughing about it.
Yeah. I'm not laughing at the
No.
thing. I'm just laughing at the. You know what I'm saying.
I have a hard time believing there's a.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not. I guarantee you that was like an insurance thing.
Yeah.
But it's best to notify.
911 emergency.
Hi, I was just on the phone with the sheriff's department, non-emergency number, and I wanted to report we saw a car I'm off of Round Mountain Road here in Kern County. We're up at the very highest point almost, and down in the ravine down there, and I don't think you can see it from the road, there's a car, and it looks like it rolled off the road and rolled all the way down into that.
Okay, and they transferred you to me?
She asked me to call you so that you could get my GPS coordinates so they could respond a little bit quicker.
Really? Okay. Hold on just 1 second for me, okay?
Okay.
1 moment.
No worries.
Everything with the little QR scanning codes now.
I know, right?
Scan it.
My aunt's
Such a freaking
husband
cool
helped
looking
develop those.
Your what?
My aunt's husband helped develop those.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
Get the satellite.
What's that orange spot?
I don't know.
Spot.
It's really weird.
It's got to be this specific type of dirt or something, right? There can't be something planted there.
I don't think they grow anything up on this side.
Sir, are you there? I do apologize for that hold, okay?
No problem, I'm still here.
I need to check with my supervisor because we don't respond to that area that is the sheriff's department, so you have to go out there. I apologize. I'm going to get back to them and have to make sure they have the phone, okay?
Okay, no problem.
That area is their turn, okay?
I don't think anybody's in danger, but I don't know. I just thought it
No, I can get back to you. I might find a report for that. That's why I'm going to get right back to them, okay?
Okay.
Then we turn around and earlier we'll cruise in.
Alright guys, I'm probably running out of card here and the battery's about dead, so I'm gonna ditch you off. We gotta help the sheriff's department find this car. I have no idea if there's somebody in it or not, but I can't see something like that and just walk away from it. We gotta do something. It's probably just an insurance job, or somebody stole a car and went joyriding and just went hill climbing and ditched it. And I'm hoping that's all it is, but in case there's somebody in it and they're hurt and they can't get help, make sure we help them out. Hopefully nobody's in there and it's just one of those stupid kind of things, but if we help somebody out, that'd be good too. Anyway, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna shut you off, and then we'll pick it up on the other side somewhere. And I'm not quite at the 2,000 mile mark yet. Let's see. I know this is a great camera angle, sorry. I'm at 1,963.9 miles, so we're almost there. All right, guys, I'll catch up with you here in a little bit. There you go, guys. That's the Highway Patrol came to save the day. They're going to get the sheriff's department out and go a little bit further with that, and hopefully somebody just car down the hill and didn't end up hurt down there. It would feel pretty awesome to help somebody that was in a jam, but man, I just assumed they didn't have a problem in the first place. Just couldn't imagine being stuck in a car in the bottom of a ravine for 2 or 3 days, thinking, man, I'm gonna die here. Broken arms and legs and a broken back or whatever. I don't know. I used to think the worst. I think the worst. I get the worst going. But look at that view. Getting off of the worst. Look at that view. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully I didn't kill my battery. Leaving that.
Your lights were on first?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. Yep. Beautiful view. Gorgeous looking banks. The poor guy's got to stand out here and
look at the world. What a rough day. He's getting paid. He's getting paid good money to do that too. Alright, I gotta be careful with this because I don't think I can turn my ABS off. So I'm in first gear, deadheading the motor. I'm gonna have to look here real quick without crashing. I think I'm good. Yeah, baby. Well, like I said, hopefully we just found somebody's car for them and not got the search and rescue to help somebody. Man, I hope nobody's down in that car. Man, I hope nobody's down in that car. Yeah, they're right down in there. $1964.5. We're not that far up. We're almost there. This isn't that long of a ride. I doubt very seriously that, well, I don't know. We'll see. Oh man. All right guys, I'm gonna cut it here, and I'll catch up with you when I'm closer to 2,000 miles, and hopefully we'll roll that into this video. That'd be kind of cool. So, on the bad news side, I did not hit 2,000 miles. I'm 20 miles away from it. Sorry. I'll catch that on another video. We'll hit 2,000 miles. You guys in India that are hitting 5,000 and 10,000 kilometers, I'm so impressed with that. I love it. I'm watching that. I'm like, yes! I'm like, why aren't I putting more on mine? But love that you guys are doing that. That's fantastic. Pete's almost at 5,000 miles on his bike, that 701 you saw in this video. What a great bike. What a great bike. I have no idea how comfortable the seat is. He put a seat concept in it. He's happy with it. So I know mine is a little lackluster. And my butt was numb when I hit the house today, 20 miles shy of my 2,000 mark. That's the truth. So, as far as the car in the ravine goes, I have no clue how that went. Excuse me. I have absolutely no clue how that went. They have my number, they have my name, and they may contact me if that's a recovery thing on a vehicle, which I'm hoping that's all it is. I really hope somebody wasn't down in that thing, you know, for extended lengths of time, wishing that somebody would come help them. If they were, I'm really glad we were able to help. I hope we got there in time.
and everything's okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. If we didn't have the fantastic emergency services that we have, I would have made the effort to hike down into that canyon. I really was surprised. It was almost a full hour before that CHP officer was on site. You saw his bike as I was pulling away. I stopped, shook his hand, thanked him for coming out, and talked to him for a minute, but I don't have his express permission to be on YouTube, so I didn't put that in the video. He was young, and that's kind of one of those things about being a little bit older. You see the guys, and you know, he's in a position of authority, you know, and he's so young, and it's amazing. And it's hard to remember you got to respect those guys, you know, but at the same time they got to show respect because they're there to make sure that we're okay, and part of that is making sure you're not doing stupid shit. That's the truth. So anyway, he seemed like a good guy. He was there, and he said, "We need search and rescue. I can't go down there either." Yeah, I don't think you should, dude. It's not safe for you to go down there, and then you get hurt. Not cool. And he was, yeah, absolutely. So they were getting county sheriff's search and rescue on the scene, and let me tell you, Kern County Sheriff's Department Search and Rescue Division is world class, and I'm not kidding about that. I'm not exaggerating. Our guys here train people around the world. They come here for training from our guys. We have some of the most top-notch equipment. We have guys that are trained to use that equipment. They really know what they're doing, and a lot of things said, good and bad, about our local law enforcement. Neither here nor there. When you're in a car in the bottom of a ravine, you want Kern County Sheriff's Department coming after you, because those guys, they know their business. Let me tell you, they're on it. So I have no doubt it wasn't shortly after we left that they had those guys on scene. Like I said, hopefully that was a waste of their time. I really hope that that was just a stolen car that was ditched in a ravine somewhere, instead of an oil field worker or somebody like that rolled off the road and, you know, got stuck down there. You broken back and wishing that somebody would come help you and not making it. I go to the worst spots. Need to not do that. So hopefully everything was good. That guy was on it. He took over for us and directed the proper people into the proper place. Too cool. Good job, guys. Those are the heroic ones. Those are the ones you want to look up to. Come and help when you really need it. Anyway, like I said, I didn't hit 2,000 miles. I'm 20 miles shy. I'm almost there. You guys that are hitting 5 and 10 kilometers, 5 and 10,000 kilometers, I'm so impressed with that. I'm really happy to see. I'm really happy to see you're doing that trouble-free, a lot of you, because that tells me where I'm going to be. And this thing, jeez. Oh, what a bike. What a bike. That kind of chirpy tweet that comes out of the mufflers is going away as I'm getting closer to 2,000. It's getting a lot more throaty and growly. If I do change the exhaust down the road, it'll just be for weight savings. That exhaust sounds great. Probably get the DNA air filter for the greater intake. More airflow through on that engine is probably going to give it a little bit more. But I'll tell you, in the rev range, you know, at 2,500 to about 4,500, 5,000, there's a good little power band there. And then from about 5,000 up to about 7,000, that thing just opens up and just gives it. Oh, it just gives it so good. And
It's got so much power. If you keep it in that power band, in that RPM, that rev range, the thing is just amazing. What a great bike. Really enjoying it, having a good time with it. Me and Pete went and had a good time today, had some good breakfast. Had a good time. Sorry as hell we found that car, but I'm glad we found it, because anyway. Well, happy 2020. Today's New Year's, and like I said before in the video, today's New Year's, and I hope, I'm looking at my timer there, I hope wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, whatever's going on, I'll give you a little bit of a different perspective on this, guys. 10 is at the end of the decade. It's not at the beginning. So 2020 is not the beginning of a new decade. It's the end of the last one. You got one more year to wrap this decade up good. Get it good, get it right as best as possible. Hopefully things go your way. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I wish you success. Much love. I hope everybody has a great year. And you guys take care. Ride safe, keep the rubber down, and have a good one. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.